Chapter 6. Michael sits uneasily in Deputy Crawford's car as they cruise up Canal Street and onto the I-10 freeway. He leans forward and gives the agent a directive. "Exit here. It's just up the next block." "Why, there's nothing up Camellia Drive but a big ol'—" "Here it is. Turn right at the corner." Cemetery. With a large bouquet of flowers nestled in his arms, Michael exits the car and walks a few yards across the lawn to a well-maintained burial plot. Crawford dutifully follows, but stands back a respectful distance. He had thought the flowers were for an old flame Michael was calling upon, or perhaps for Michael's mother, who perchance now resides in a New Orleans nursing home. But his romantic imagination never envisioned this. An eternal flame burns at a gravesite that is guarded over by an alabaster white cherub. Michael places the bouquet on the grave and studies the tombstone inscription. Dominique Warren, an angel sent to Earth July 15th, 1993. Received back into God's loving arms November 12th, 1999. "Happy birthday, sweetness," Michael speaks gently. "Sorry I'm late. I guess I haven't changed much, have I?" Among Michael's many unforgiving, guilty memories is Dominique's last birthday before she died. When he arrived home that evening, gift in hand, the remnants of an elaborate birthday party held in the ornate dining room for his daughter were evident. But the room was devoid of guests, as well as the laughter that should have filled it. Elaine was tidying up, gathering torn wrapping paper and discarded party hats and placing them in a large plastic trash bag. She was weary and annoyed at the sight of her husband, and each party favor was stuffed aggressively into the bag, symbolically hitting Michael where it hurt. "All the guests have been gone for hours," Elaine said with restrained ire. "Where's Dominique?" "In her room. She cried herself to sleep." "I'm sorry," Michael said, ashamed to even say those words. "Aren't you always?" Michael left Elaine to her task and climbed the expansive living room staircase 2 steps at a time, present in hand. Dominique's bedroom door was ajar, and he entered quietly. He placed the birthday gift, a long-coveted antique doll in a box, artfully wrapped with streaming, multicolored ribbons, at the foot of her bed. Gently, trying not to wake her, but hoping he would, Michael sat on the bed and leaned over to kiss his daughter's forehead. Dominique's flawless face and bronze golden hair were illuminated by the pale pink nightlight. She stirred, feeling her father's presence, opened her eyes, and rubbed the sleep away. "Hi, Daddy." "Happy birthday, sweetness. I'm sorry I'm late." "Me too." His daughter's innocent honesty cut at his heart like a knife. If he could, he would twist it in deeper himself. "I guess I'm always saying I'm sorry to you." "And I always forgive you." She sat up to hug him, and Michael held her fiercely. His throat choked up with emotion. "I hope you always will. I need so much forgiveness. So much forgiveness." Michael rises slowly and backs away from the grave. He takes a long, hard look, reluctant to leave. He turns toward Crawford, whose own head is bowed in empathy, and together they depart in silence.